This is going to be the auto setup for top 5% on the second rotation of Abyssal Yufine. Smallgate was a bit lazy this time. We still have Aubade Ludwig here. I did actually kind of enjoy it last time when we had Ken into Estelle, but we have the same team largely. It's just we need 2 or more mage heroes now. So we're going to swap out Clarissa and we're going to use Suthan because Suthan has 2 burns and unhealable on his S3, plus the team attack imprint. Very, very nice. Your other options. Ball and Suthan has 3 debuffs on his S3 as well. His imprint is useless though. It's just if you don't want to build Suthan, or don't want to Grace of Growth him rather, then you can use Ball and Suthan. You also have Sealed Eye Surin as an option, because she also has a bunch of debuffs on her S3, as well as, I actually don't think I have her here, she's in my waiting room, but Cirilla. Cirilla works because her S3 has 2 burns, and then I think either Deathbreak or Vampiric Touch, depending on your EE. So those are options that should probably be good enough. I think Suthan is rather accessible, and then most people should have Ball given how good he is anyways. So well, the rest of the team is the same. It's Ludwig, Aria, Elena. Let's take a look. So here is Aubade Ludwig. You just go full attack, full crit damage. Your speed generally doesn't matter too much, but I have him at 127. And then we already know that an improvement over Cruel Mischief is going to be Rengar's Special Drink. So if you don't have Rengar's Special Drink at plus 30, or even a relatively high limit break, because you do need to proc 18 times over the fight, then just use Cruel Mischief. I'm going to swap him over to a Drink, and we're going to run with that. And then another unit with some variation in her thing is going to be Elena. So this is assuming you're not using Queen's Whistle. We have Card of Small Miracles with 192 speed and then a bunch of bulk. We're going to take this Card of Small Miracles and we're going to swap this over to a plus 30 Queen's Whistle. And we're going to adjust her speed real quick to 173. So if you're missing, like, so you see the range there, right? I was at 192 to 173, that's 20 speed. You can just start chopping off speed, probably roughly like 2 to 3 speed, maybe 4 for each limit break that you're missing. Our target is 173. Let's just do speed boots and lower this a bit. And then I think I can swap off this ring. I also can't use that helmet, but we're going to swap off this ring. Let's change this to a different speed. Also going to, let's just do this. 75. Can I get a helmet? Can I get a ring? Something with like 1 more speed would be very, very nice here. Let's see. This is all I... Here, let's take this. This is... Wait, I'm going to 173. We have to go lower. So let's go to 11 speed. 10, 11. Great. Not really great. This one's better. Okay, let's roll with this. So yeah, 173 speed if you're using a plus 30 Queen's Whistle. Then we have Aria, same build as always, just Warhorn, full tank, 143, 144 speed. And then, yeah. Lastly is Suthan, who is really just taking Clarissa's spot. She's kind of using like the exact same tuning as her. I also just made him super bulky because I can't be bothered to tune his damage. Effectiveness, you need 100. You can go lower if your Ludwig is imprinted, and then unfortunately he can't hold Sword of Autumn Eclipse, so we're going to be using Super Duper Water Shooter here instead. Oh, I should add that there is one slight source of RNG depending on your setup, which is Elena's S1 cleanses randomly, right? So there's a chance that she just doesn't cleanse certain units. You do kind of need her to cleanse Ludwig in order to survive near the end of the second phase. One way to get around this is if you like don't mind the slight score loss, because you're just going for top 5%, right? You can just like take this artifact and swap it over to a healing artifact. You have Touch of Echoes, you have Celestine. Either one is going to be enough sustain for Ludwig to survive, no problem. And then you put the speed back up to like 192-ish. And that should be good enough. Otherwise, if you're chasing score, like, I don't know exactly what the odds of him getting cleansed are, but let's just say it's 50-50. You have like a pretty good chance. So you can just keep on setting runs and hopefully you get the cleanse. It really shouldn't take that long, especially given how fast the auto is for this rotation.
겁에 질린 자들이
선택받은 자들이여, 별의 축복을. 그림자의 힘을. 절망을 부수는 달빛이 밝게 비춰라. 보여줄까? 걸리적거리네요.
위험할 거야.
물러서지 마라. 그림자를 가르는 의지여, 무너져라. 혜성의 숙명 속에서 영원히 빛나리라. 이 정도가 적당하겠네요. 차! 받아보시죠. 달빛이요. 걸리적거리네요. 이건 어때? 지금 기분이 어때? 절망을 부수는 달빛이 밝게 비춰라. 이런 건 싫다.
끝이 다가온다.
이 정도가 적당하겠네요. 나도 할 수 있어.
위험할 거야.
함께하겠다. 혼란을 잠재우는 여명이 어둠을 밝혀라. 별의 조각이 되어 밤하늘 속으로. 받아보시죠. 걸리적거리네요. 이건 어때? 이 정도가 적당하겠네요.